Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Trading Coach Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Akil Stokes. If you guys are brand new, I'm a Forex trader, trading coach, and one of the co-founders over at tier1trading.com. And this is a podcast that I bring to you guys 3 times a week, sharing my journey and the journeys of others when it comes to trading, entrepreneurship, and just success in general. Do me a favor, I don't mention this enough, but if you have a chance, if you have a few minutes of free time, do me a favor and leave me a review or rating for this podcast, iTunes preferably, but any app works. That's the best thing you can do to support the show. That way we can keep growing it and keep encouraging and inspiring more and more traders out there. Now, in today's episode, I'm going to share an accountability session. These are interviews that we do with our traders on the platform. I think they are wonderful because you get to hear from people that are in the same position as you, and it's really relatable. And sometimes that's what you need as a trader. In this interview, we talked to a trader who was really I don't want to say lied to, but he was told the wrong things about what to expect from trading. He was with a former educational platform and just had the wrong mindset, and now he kind of reflects on that now that he's got a different mindset. It's a pretty cool episode. Some talk about back testing and creating a portfolio as well, which is awesome. So we'll jump right into it. I hope you guys enjoy and appreciate it once again for supporting the Trading Coach Podcast.
So, Martin, how you doing?
Yeah, doing good. Great day here in Estonia. How are you?
Ah, that's where you are, is it? Very nice. Yeah. How's life?
Life has been interesting. Yeah. Me and my girlfriend, we were traveling for 4 months, and when we came back, the coronavirus hit. So we were out of money, and it's been interesting. Yeah, I've been working at a construction and learning trading through the tier 1. So it's been interesting time, like a lot of discipline and a lot of so kind of been living a little bit differently than I'm used to.
Yeah, you've been full on then, right?
Yeah.
You've been out. Okay, so when did you join tier 1?
2 months ago. Yeah.
Okay, so same as Cameron. How did you get into trading in the first place?
So it was like about 2 years ago. My friend introduced me to a company called iMarkets Live.
Right.
It's another trading education platform. So I started with them and tried to put in as many hours as I could. In addition, besides my personal training work and other stuff. But first I thought it's just that I need to learn more. I need to understand the markets better. I need to put more time into it. And I thought that that's the problem. But eventually I started to get more educated, and I found you actually, Jason, from YouTube. And I realized that there are some huge cornerstones missing from the iMarkets Live education. So I got more and more frustrated until eventually I had money, and I was ready to join with tier 1, and it's been the best decision. Yeah.
Excellent. And how has that kind of change your perception towards trading? How's that been since you've joined tier 1?
Yeah, it has changed my perception a lot. My expectancy about return on investment, because I was led to believe that you can flip your account every single month. So it was a little bit hard to accept that. Actually,
you can if you're lucky.
Yeah, and the back testing, the value of back testing, of actually going through the historical data and seeing what works and what not. Because I thought that if I just can imitate the strategy good enough that educators teach me, then I can be successful. But now I see that it's plain wrong. Like you have to test everything by yourself and through each pair that you want to trade. So it has been like a total eye opener for me, definitely.
Yeah. Excellent. So what are you working on right now?
So right now I'm testing the daily chore strategy.
Yep.
I got through the euro dollar, and it seems to be really profitable. So now I got through the S&P 500, which didn't work for me. So
Yep.
I think the next step is maybe GBP Australian dollar. So now the plan is to go through all the pairs and
Yeah, and get the profitable ones out, right?
yeah, exactly.
Awesome. And how are you finding the whole testing process? Like the actual process of testing?
It's slow. It's slow and lonely, and I've noticed that with euro dollar, it was really I enjoyed the backtesting because I saw that it's profitable and the equity curve keeps growing. But with the S&P 500, I noticed how it's like frustrating to see how it's
Yeah.
the minus is growing, and then I had this battle that should I go all the way like from 2010 until 2020, but I ended up um, ending it with 2016 because I saw that 4 years out of 7 were already not profitable. So I thought
Right.
it's no point for me.
No. Okay. And yeah, I mean, it is, you know, it's frustrating when you find pairs to be non-profitable, but the way you can look at it is by going through that process, it's actually adding money to your pocket. So it's actually a profitable process to do that. It's everything you're doing by backtesting is a profitable process, regardless of whether it's a losing pair or winning pair. So that's a great way to look at it. So because what I see people do is they go and test a couple of pairs and then they just assume the rest are profitable, go and trade it, and they lose all the money they've made on the profitable pairs on the unprofitable pairs. So it's you know, it's just a process you have to go through. Do you have a plan for how many pairs, like how long is it taking you to do one pair? How many pairs do you want to get done in the next 3 months?
Yeah.
And have it all done?
So I'm thinking it takes me about 1 week now to go through one pair. Yeah, because I'm testing 1 hour every day after the work days and at least 3 hours on weekends. So
Right.
approximately 1 week, I would say, for one pair because I'm pretty slow backtester. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd say within 2 months I can get through like 8 pairs. So that's something I'm thinking like maybe 10 pairs in the portfolio for that strategy, or maybe more. I'm not sure how many should I go through.
Right. Okay. And you're just, how are you going to make that decision? You asking me?
I know. Maybe you can give me the answer.
Yeah, no, I can't give you an answer. It's just as many as you want to test. You know, it's as many as you want to go and test.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a tipping point where, you know, if you're trading one strategy, you're likely to be able to handle that strategy across, you know, multiple pairs, 20, 28 pairs, say. But if you start then introducing more strategies, then it's going to become a little bit more hectic. And then you introduce more and it will become more hectic. Right. So there is a tipping point. At the same time, you could pick 10 pairs, or you could pick 5 pairs and then just pick tons and tons of strategies and just hit 5 pairs with them. So there is a balance, and it's just going to come down to what you find in your testing on the first round, whether there's any big gaps of non-activity that you might want to add another strategy to it to pick up in that dormant or stagnant period. So for instance, if you're picking a trend strategy and you go and test a trend strategy on 10 pairs, well, you might crunch the numbers and find that every August, you know, the markets don't really do anything. And you might then go, well, I'm available to trade in August. So I want to add something that is suitable for a sideways moving market. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the testing will give you that information as well, and it will pick out any big periods of non-trading, so you can make a decision based on that. Cool, man. So when do you, let's just say how many pairs have you tested? Just one at the moment, and you tested one and one non-profitable, and it's taken you a week to do each one. So like in 8 weeks, you should have a 9-10 pair portfolio.
Yeah, probably it gets faster also as I get more.
It will do.
Mm.
Yeah. Cool, mate. So that's cool. So if you need anything, if you get stuck, obviously the community is there to help you. But if you, just smash it out. You've told us what you're going after now, so we know it takes you a week per pair, roughly. We know you've done 2 pairs. So next time we speak, however many weeks that is, you should be much further ahead, right?
Yeah. So when we speak after 2 months, I should be through like 8, 9, 10 pair.
Yeah, let's hope you've got a 10 pair tested system by the next time we speak in 8 weeks' time. That would be cool.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Well, I look forward to it, Martin. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Yeah, thanks.
Have a great weekend.